What's up, you guys? Welcome back to your girl Momani's channel. So today I have a co-star with me today. Everyone say what's up to my girl LALA. So LALA is actually my trainer. If you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I always post our workout.
What's up, guys? I'm so excited to be able to go into detail with you guys today and really answer a lot of questions that really has a lot of people confused when it comes to nutrition and fitness. And on top of that, we're gonna be cooking some awesome, like, simple meals for you that I love and that my family loves.
We thought it would be a good idea to make this video just because the new year's coming up, and you know we always start with that new year, new me. We wanted to give you guys a couple tips on how to stay healthy and how to stay fit
and just balanced. Like realizing that it's not hard, and it doesn't have to be hard, and it doesn't have to be this overwhelming experience, like especially when it comes to food. Like,
yeah, so I think this video we came up with it, well, mainly LALA came up with it just because I know for me, like, I know how to cook, but I don't really know how to cook healthy. So I think a lot of people kind of get confused on like what it is that we can eat that's healthy but still like get full and stuff. So I thought this would be a great video. So LALA is gonna put us on healthy eating and eating good, guys, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so now we are in LALA's kitchen. Okay, so LALA got some stuff for us. She got some healthy stuff for us to make. And as we are showing you guys what we're gonna need and how we're gonna cook it, we will be answering some of the questions that you guys asked us on Instagram.
Yeah, honestly, these meals are so simple. Like, you're gonna be so surprised when you see, like, damn, I really don't need that many ingredients, and I really don't need to go out and spend a bunch of money, because a lot of the stuff that I was being asked was, well, I don't have a lot of time and I'm kind of on a budget. So I mean, other than the spices and stuff, that once you start getting spices and you start loading up your kitchen, you're not going to need to buy those things on a regular basis. The spices I already had here, a majority of the things I already had here, and this is going to be like something that you can have for the next 2 days. So I mean, think about spending 20-30 bucks on 2 days worth of food, but every time you go, if you're getting drive-through or eating out, every time you're going out, you're at least spending 20 to 50 bucks depending on where you're going. So if that's something that on a budget, this is how to do it.
Also, before you guys start throwing shade, me and LALA are having a little beer, but this is healthy beer, right, LALA?
So healthy.
Yeah,
so healthy.
So
but that's the beauty of it, it's balanced.
So starting with the beer, LALA, why would you say this is, like, if you are gonna have a beer, why would this kind of be a healthier choice? And we're drinking the Michelob.
Yes, I honestly, personally, I love this beer. I am a beer drinker, so that kind of was a two-edged sword for me, because on one hand I love drinking beer, but usually if you do drink a lot of beer, you do start getting that gut. So it was like, okay, well, how can I still kind of have what I want but make it lighter? And this right here, 2.6 grams of carbs, 95 calories per bottle, and honestly, in my opinion, you get a bang for your buck. After a couple of these, you are feeling pretty good. It's not like you're just drinking carbonated water. Like, you do feel the same effects of a regular beer, and I don't bloat on these.
You don't get bloated, you guys. And this is only if you guys are beer drinkers. If you're not a beer drinker, then you don't have to worry about it. Stay healthy. But if you like to have a beer once in a while and kind of want to do it in a healthy way, then this is what we recommend. But all right, you guys, let's get right into it. And you guys see smoke because LALA has a little incense over here, so don't think something else is going on, right?
Nothing's
guys?
on fire.
Yeah, we're going to show you guys what you're going to need. So,
you know, though, before I get started, hold on, I forgot.
What is we doing?
How can I?
Oh, I didn't know you bought.
How can we?
Oh, you're so cute, LALA.
How can I be cooking with Mo in my kitchen?
And you know what's funny?
And
I bought mine too. Oh, I didn't know you bought one. Thank you so much, LALA.
Right there.
You guys, LALA has on some of my Mo Money merch. I will put the link in the description box. Also, you guys, I will be putting LALA's info in the description box. I will put her Instagram name and also her business page. Lala, as you guys know, she is my fitness trainer, so she also has a business page for that. If you guys need some cool workout moves, or if you guys just have any questions in general, you guys can hit up Lala. So let me get my apron real quick.
Yeah. Hey, shit.
Wasn't playing with you. Excuse me, sir. He thinks we're playing, Lala.
Oh, he'll chase you everywhere.
Look at his ass. You guys, I'm over here fighting with Lala's cat. So I'm not a cat person, but I like Lala's cats. And he's over here eating my fucking apron and he thinks it's a joke. He thinks like we're playing because it has little strings on it. This is not a joke, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
So right now, we're just gonna get everything ready. Me, I'm a total Virgo. I like having things already kind of in their station so that I'm not fucking running around and I don't know where anything is. This is gonna take the longest, so the stuff that's gonna take the longest, you wanna get that out of the way first. And this is something that's gonna take the longest and it requires very, very little work. So I'm gonna put this over here. We're gonna be making some white rice. If you don't have a rice cooker, rule of thumb, if you use a cup of rice, about 1.5 to 2 cups of water, and then just kind of wash it in the pan.
Okay guys, so since we're gonna do 2 recipes for you guys today, the second recipe we're gonna do, obviously we're gonna do it last, but the second recipe requires rice, which is why Lala's gonna get started on the rice. So we're gonna show you the steps really quick and then we're gonna jump into the first recipe. So far, Lala, how much is that? 1 cup of rice, you said?
Yeah, honestly, I hardly measure anything around here. And that's one thing, like when I was getting questions, people are like, well, how much do you know how to use of one thing? And honestly, I never grew up measuring anything. Yeah. Everything was always how it tasted and how it smelled and everything like that. So this right here, I filled this to 1 cup with rice and then about 1.5 with water. So
okay, so you put how many cups of water?
Just 1 mug because we're not making a lot.
1 cup of water and 1 cup of rice.
Yeah,
got it. Okay,
super simple. And then there
you just stick it in there.
Boom. And white rice, and that's it. You leave it alone.
Why ain't nobody told me about these rice cookers? Nobody put me on. You guys are bad friends.
And then we're gonna preheat this to 400.
Okay guys, so we're gonna preheat the oven to 400, you said, Lala?
Yes.
Okay, 400. What are we gonna need for today's recipe?
I personally wash, anytime I deal with a meat or anything, I personally always wash it. But we got a nice pretty piece.
Okay, so for today's recipe, for our first recipe, we're making salmon, you guys. Okay.
So nice, so nice. And yes, we're using our hands because this ain't a restaurant. And we're gonna put that all the way on the right side of the pan.
Okay.
Because we're gonna be cooking everything on the same pan.
You are going to need salmon, garlic salt, paprika. This is garlic paste, but Lala said she also has used garlic cloves in the past. So if you guys do want to use garlic cloves, that is an option, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay. And we are using grapeseed oil. So is this like healthier oil, Lala?
I like grapeseed oil just because it has a higher heat cooking temperature. Olive oil burns very easily, and sometimes it can have that flavor. I do, and honestly, I have them both. Yeah. Because I do like olive oil. You know, honestly, salmon is very high in fat. It's healthy fats, but it is high in fat. So you want to be careful with how much salmon you're consuming in a day, especially if you are having other food throughout the day. Be careful of the fat content. Since it has a lot of fat kind of already, I'm going to be using very, very little of this, and this is more just to make sure that all the herbs and stuff that we're using sticks onto it. Got it. So basically just like a little...
Okay.
That's it. And then
a little rub down.
All right there. Get a little massage.
I like your little thing, Lala. Let me find out you're doing a hustle on the side. Or is this where you guys weigh your like protein and stuff?
Yeah, honestly, having a scale in the house makes things a lot easier.
Okay, now we're adding the garlic?
Yeah, just a little bit of garlic salt. Just boom, boom, boom. Not too much. Salmon has a lot of good flavor in its own.
So you try not to put so much.
Not so much. And then also we're using garlic paste. So just a little bit, just right there. I'm gonna stir that in. And all of this is gonna bake on top.
This like seems easy to make, huh?
It's honestly so easy. Just a couple things. It's really how you cook it. The paprika. I love cooking salmon with paprika.
Okay,
I'm a
so
big paprika person.
We're adding the paprika. Ooh, that looks good.
And honestly, people are always like, well, are you worried about sodium when it comes to spices? Like, do you get spices that don't have any salt? No, I do not. I don't focus on that as far as what I'm eating. I don't worry about the sodium in the spices, because overall, if I'm drinking my water and I'm eating balanced, the sodium shouldn't be your worry. And this one is, I like this pepper because it's like a 4-color pepper.
Oh, yeah.
So I really like it. So we got this.
I like that pepper. It's like fresh.
To top it off, you can use either fresh lemons or lemon juice. I really like lemon juice. I also have fresh lemons right there. This is for convenience and time. Just splash it with a little bit of lemon juice on top. It's gonna bring out the flavor of all that stuff. And look, we are done seasoning it even before our oven hits 400 degrees. With asparagus, this is the tough part. It can get really bitter and it'll just end up really chewy no matter how much you cook it. So I cut it about there.
Okay.
And then just toss those to the sides. Ready and clean before we put them on the pan.
Okay.
Because asparagus, you can broil it. And honestly, the Brussels sprouts that we bought, they even have their own seasoning packet. We're gonna season them ourselves today. Same thing with these, we're just gonna wash them.
These are interesting. They look like little cabbages.
Get rid of any leaves that really don't look that good.
Okay, so we're cutting the Brussels sprouts in half.
Yeah, just like that. You can even cut them into quarters if you want.
This is so cool. I've never cooked Brussels sprouts ever. I've only ate them like once in my life.
I love them.
I notice a lot of people on diets eat Brussels sprouts. Why is that?
Because I see the same thing. But nutrition wise, I mean, they're good for you, just like broccoli and just like cabbage and just like any vegetable. But I can't really tell you what it is about the Brussels sprouts that everyone thinks that once you get into fitness, like Brussels sprouts is like something that you need to eat. You want to be careful with the way you cook things, because how you cook things will also determine how much of the nutritional value it is that you get out of it. Like chicken. You can fry chicken and make it not healthy. You can, you know, broil chicken or bake chicken and make it healthy. It's not really that chicken is healthy or unhealthy. It really is how you make it. So now the oven is preheated to 400. We're gonna stick that in there. And she's gonna do her thing. We're gonna keep watching her, but I'm gonna set a timer for about, let's go 14 minutes, okay.
Okay guys, so while we're waiting for our salmon to cook, we are going to start answering some of the questions that you guys asked me and Lala. So Lala, do you have any good ones that people have sent you?
So right here, she says, what foods should we stay away from that cause belly fat? And this is where that whole like where good food and like bad food came out. And since I'm not that kind of trainer and I'm not that kind of coach, I don't look at food as being good or bad, because I mean, even water, if you drink too much water, you can literally drown your body and die. Now, but water's supposed to be good for you, you know? So to me, it's more of eating balanced and making sure that you are hitting like certain necessary goals so that your body stays functioning the way that it should. So, but overall, as far as like what foods like that cause belly fat, you're looking at like processed foods, you're looking at drive-through foods, you're looking at sugary foods, you're looking at a lot of sweets, you're looking at things that are high in carbs,
and that's because like processed food sits in your stomach longer, correct? Like,
yeah, your body really doesn't know what to do with it.
Because I know like I know some of that processed food tastes good, you guys, but I do notice like when I eat like certain processed foods, like it just sits in my stomach all day. So it kind of makes sense why it causes belly fat. Right, so processed foods would be like processed meat, like okay,
like just any drive-through foods, any like I mean, if you're looking
cup of noodles, that's processed, right?
I mean, I love cup of noodles though, I can't lie, I do. I love how every now and then I have a couple noodles. But I mean, and that's the thing though, like the beauty of when you're having balance in your diet, I can have a couple noodles and not feel guilty about it, and it's not gonna affect me like that.
So I wanna answer this one, how to put on healthy weight. So believe it or not, guys, there's I actually know a lot of girls who have trouble gaining weight. They're just built very petite. Or there's some girls who just want to gain weight, and I know this is kind of like you know, there's some people who want to gain weight for surgery, or some people just want to gain weight because they just don't want to be like super skinny anymore. So I think this is a very good question for the girls. I wish I had that problem, but unfortunately I look at a cheeseburger and I gain weight. So but for the ladies or the people that are trying to gain healthy weight, Lala, what do you recommend that they would eat?
Step one, know your body type. You need to know your body type, because when you know your body type, you know how to eat and how to train to grow the areas that you want to grow. So don't be afraid of upping the calories. And like after, like once you know your body type and everything, if you're trying to gain healthy weight and healthy muscle, don't be afraid to up the calories. Don't be afraid to put a little more on your plate, and don't be afraid of snacking throughout the day, because if you're trying to grow, like especially a lot of girls when they come to me, I want a flat tummy and I want a big booty, but then they don't want to eat more than 1,000 calories a day. And me personally, I am that type where it's hard for me to gain weight, and if I do gain weight, I lose it incredibly quickly, and it's hard for my body to hold on to weight. So me, people are usually surprised to hear when they ask me like, well, how much do you eat a day? I eat around 2,400 calories a day. And that is for me to look the way that I do now. It's not even to have the biggest booty or anything. That's just for me to look like me. So if you're trying to gain healthy weight, up the protein. Don't be afraid to up the calories.
So protein would be like chicken, steak.
You know, when you sign up for any one of my online programs, you are automatically sent a list right here, and it's a food and grocery guide, and it has 3 categories of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. And I put like a list of healthy proteins that are also vegetarian friendly, because I put on like chickpeas and lentils and tofu and
I do have a lot of vegetarian followers, because I know a lot of you guys ask me for recipes that only contain vegetables. And now that we're also getting into LALA's program, so for those of you guys who don't know, LALA actually offers an online program. So if some of you guys want a personal trainer, but maybe you don't have time to go to the gym certain times, or like it's just hard for you guys to go to the gym, LALA actually has a program that you can do from home, correct, Lala? And she would basically be like your personal trainer, but she'll be your virtual personal trainer. Yeah, you
get everything.
And she'll send you a program based on your body type, and she helps you with your macros and stuff. So just throwing that out there. I'll also put the info to LALA's program, and she'll be talking about it during this video, so if you guys have any questions.
Yeah, and like those are things that you automatically get, because I have 3 different programs now, where it's like if you just want to focus on your core, you can focus on that. But all of the programs do centralize around nutrition, because a lot of people think like, well, I don't have the time to work out. Well, that's totally fine. Believe me, once you get your diet and your nutrition, the workout isn't going to be what gets you to that finish line. Believe me, like working out for an hour a day, that's the easy part. Now controlling what you eat for the other, you know, 12 to 15 hours a day that you're awake, and then being consistent and with hitting goals every single day, that is what is going to really give you the results that you're looking for. It's not about what you do once a week, it's about the small things that you do every day, and the habits that you incorporate into your life that are gonna overall lead to the way that you look and how you feel even on the inside.
And if you guys see me looking down, I'm looking for your guys' questions, so I'm listening to Lala. I'm just trying to look for the next question.
This one right here, it says protein intake. As a mom, I can be eating late or not enough, if that makes sense. That completely makes sense. So what you want to do at that point, because I'm not a big morning eater, sometimes if I eat a little later in the morning, I'll just make myself like a little muffin or something. But for protein intake, you just want to make sure that the stuff that you're taking in is substantial. You know, you don't want to be sticking, like if you know that it's hard for you to reach like caloric goals and stuff, then you don't want to be only sticking to like little 100-calorie packs and all these diet foods and all these diet snacks, because at the end of the day,
looks like our salad.
There it is.
Smells good.
And that's not even done yet.
Okay.
Now it's time for the veggies.
Okay.
So the asparagus, we are gonna put them right here in the middle. Just right there in the middle. Just a little bit, again, just boop.
Okay. And that was the grapeseed oil?
Yeah. And then you just kind of want to mix it up. The pan's a little hot, so be careful.
Okay, so we're throwing lemon pepper on it next.
Just boom, boom, boom. And then again, just mix it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Having just enough flavor sometimes is perfect. All right, and then with the Brussels sprouts, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna make this a little easier on ourselves. Same thing, just
okay, a little bit of grapeseed oil.
A little bit, and then just kind of mix it around.
Okay, garlic, salt.
There's that. And then we're gonna go ahead, throw these on there.
Okay, now we're going to what, Lala?
So now that we have the veggies and everything on there, we're gonna switch the oven to broil. So we're gonna turn that off.
I never used the broil option. What does that do?
Broil, because so instead of baking it and just like making and like getting the oven hot, it basically sears it from the top.
Okay.
So yeah, she ready. Okay. So now we're gonna stick this in there. Whoop. And now we're gonna set the timer.
Okay.
We're gonna go for, we'll go 9 minutes, test it, and then if it needs a little more, we'll go a little more. But I would rather have it be a little too crunchy and put it back in.
Yeah, I like it crunchy.
Than finding out it's soggy and then pretending to like it.
Okay guys, so here goes the shrimp that me and Lala got earlier. We already thawed it out, and we actually got the one with the shell on, just because it does taste better with the shell on. You guys can get it without, but the flavor kind of is a little better with the shell on, just to keep you guys updated.
And then this is gonna be the glaze that we're gonna make the shrimp with.
Okay guys, so while our salmon is cooking, I'm going to show you guys what we're gonna need for our second recipe. So we're gonna need shrimp, like I already showed you guys. You're going to need ginger paste, garlic paste, chili garlic sauce, soy sauce. We are using the less sodium, raw honey.
So we're gonna go.
I'm excited. I'm learning a new recipe today.
It's so good.
And it's not Mexican, so I'm excited.
We got soy sauce. Yeah, soy sauce.
I love soy
more.
sauce.
Me
It gives
too.
the food so much like flavor.
And this is for all the shrimp. So people are gonna, I don't want you to freak out that I'm using honey and all that stuff.
Okay.
This is to cook all of the shrimp. So let's say you use 2 tablespoons of honey. Yeah, but if you feed 3 people with all of this, you know, really what was it? So let's go maybe, yeah, about 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
Boom, right there. And I like to warm it up a little bit just to melt the honey, because honey is very sticky. So put that in there. 30 seconds.
So I want to show you guys, we just got this out of the microwave, but I want to show you guys, it's like not that big, just so you guys kind of get the idea. It's just a little thing like that. Okay.
And now that's melted, the honey's in there. Perfect. And now we're gonna go in with the ginger.
Okay.
Right there. Use a little more because this is what's gonna give it all that flavor.
Okay.
Right there, garlic. And then this garlic chili paste. This is to flavor. If you're sensitive to heat, don't use as much as I'm using. My family is not sensitive to heat, and I know Mo's not sensitive to heat. So we can put a little more in there.
I love chile.
And you just kind of stir that all up. Flatten out all the paste and everything. See, all those ingredients are right there. And now we're gonna go ahead, put some oil in the pan. And again, not too much, just that's all you need. You don't, oh, we'll go a little more. Boom, right there. And everything just goes in there. And now even for the shrimp, we're gonna go with a little bit of garlic salt. Right there.
And our rice only needs 1 more minute, guys.
Yeah.
What I love about shrimp is that it cooks super fast, huh?
Yes, so quick. Now check this out.
Okay.
Let's go 2 more minutes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper. Just a little bit of the pepper.
Lala's like salsa smells so amazing. Alright guys, so this is what our shrimp is looking like. It looks delicious already.
You just want to add a little bit of garlic paste.
Okay.
And just a little bit, or sorry, that was ginger. And now a little bit of garlic. Just so that the shrimp gets that flavor too. It's not just the sauce. And I'm just going to go ahead, stir that in. Mix it in really well.
Our rice is ready now. All right, Lala, what's the next question?
So I got one that says, I have a hard time avoiding sodas and sweets. And girl, same. The thing is though, your body's funny like that. What you consistently put into your body is what your body is gonna learn to crave. Because what you put into your body consistently, your body's gonna start seeing as regular food and what it needs to survive. So if you're having a hard time with sodas and sweets, it's because you're consistently craving sodas and sweets. But if you're going out and getting sodas and sweets, you are telling your body that that craving is okay, and you're telling your body that you will satisfy that craving. So I would recommend drinking a lot of water to detox your system a little bit. They have a lot of teas that can help detox your system as well, but a lot of lemon water, water with cucumber inside to help detox your liver and your kidneys, and just your overall system to get it out of your gut. And then once you start detoxing your gut, you're gonna notice that the cravings will change. But it also starts with what you start eating differently. So I would recommend start changing things up. I know it's gonna be hard at first, but start changing things up, and little by little start watching how your body changes what it craves.
Got it. Okay, what are we doing next?
So now we're gonna take this, now that we're getting that nice little crispy layer on there, we're just gonna take the glaze that we made and we are just gonna pour that on.
Ooh, this smells good. All right, Lala, so I have a question for you. So a lot of people are asking me, I'm trying to lose body fat. Do you recommend cardio or weights to lose body fat? Would you say one is better than the other, or does it all depend on your body type?
I personally don't think that one is better than the other. Just because if all you have time for is getting on the treadmill and doing some cardio, I would rather that you at least do something.
Okay.
You know? So I don't think that one's better than the other, but also if you're trying to build muscle and you're trying to shape your body a certain way, then yes, of course, weights are the way to go, because you're gonna build muscle and you're gonna shape yourself and you're gonna get stronger. But if you don't have that kind of time, or you know, you don't have the knowledge of how to lift weights, but you still want to get some sort of activity in, get on the stairs. The stairs are an awesome way to work your legs out. Get on the elliptical. It's an awesome way to work your glutes out. Get on the bike. It's an awesome way to hit your legs and everything. So believe me, I don't put one over the other, but anything that you're comfortable doing, anything that gets you moving, that's what I think you should be doing.
A lot of people also ask this question. Do you recommend for you to take your protein shake before the gym or after the gym?
If you're not a morning eater and you feel comfortable working out fasted, then yes, definitely. After your workout, you want to go ahead and you want to get some protein in, and you want to make sure that you're really feeding your body. So yes, definitely after a workout, you definitely want to get a protein shake in, or at least a protein heavy meal in, so that you're immediately feeding your body after working out. Now, if you're not a big morning eater, and you still want to get some sort of protein in, then you know, you can have a protein shake before and after. Whatever fits your schedule, whatever fits your lifestyle, whatever works for you. But you definitely want to, if you're asking like, if right after the workout should I have protein, yes, 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 yes. Always have protein after your workout, because you need some sort of nourishment after working your body that hard.
All right, guys, we just took our food out. Do you guys hear the sizzle? Ooh, this smells so amazing, you guys. And you guys, this is also our shrimp. Oh my god, look at how fucking bomb that looks. I'm excited to try the Brussels sprouts. I've never been so excited to try something healthy. It's been a while since someone cooked for me, you know that?
Really?
It feels nice to be on the other side.
And honestly too, you could even make potatoes same way that we did the Brussels sprouts, or bake them with the salmon and then broil them. Same seasonings and everything. You could have salmon, Brussels sprouts or asparagus, and potatoes.
This looks amazing. Do you have tapatio, Lala?
I do.
You already know
or
mine?
You know, I think I have Valentina.
Ew, okay.
Let me see. Like, I'd rather have nothing.
Yeah, I'd rather have nothing. But thank you. Thank you for that. Alright, guys, and this is my healthy meal right here. Look at how fucking fire this looks. And it smells so amazing, you guys. And here goes my second healthy meal. This is the shrimp that Lala made us with the steamed rice. And then we also have, what do you call these again?
Asparagus.
We also have asparagus right here. I can't wait, you guys. Alright, guys, so we are going to do the famous fetish bite. This from my freaks. Alright, so let me show you guys what we're gonna eat first. We are going to have the salmon with the Brussels sprouts and the asparagus and the rice. So let's see. This is bomb, Lala. This is really good.
I'm glad you like it. When you said that you didn't like fish, low-key, I got kind of nervous.
Yeah, you guys, so I actually don't like fish, but this is actually really good. Let me try the Brussels sprouts. I like the crunchy. I love crunchy.
But not bitter. Because that's the thing with Brussels sprouts. If you don't like broil, or in my opinion, if you don't broil the bitterness out, they could be super bitter. But when you broil them, you get rid of that bitterness, but you still keep the crunch and the flavor. Yeah.
Let me try the asparagus. Bomb. The asparagus is bomb, actually. And some of our rice. I think this is the question that maybe a lot of people kind of struggle with. It says, when I was first starting to lose weight, I was losing the weight now it just stopped. Do you know why? So like, do you think maybe their body went into shock, or?
You know, at that point, that just means that your body plateaued. Which is honestly, as much as we hate plateaus because we feel like the progress has stopped, that's your body's way of saying, you need to challenge me a little more. You need to push me a little harder if you want to keep seeing those, if you want to keep seeing those same results, you know? So if you have hit a plateau, congratulate yourself, because now you have hit your new base, and celebrate that your body's plateauing on you. Because if you're hitting a plateau, you need to either have more challenging workouts, maybe incorporate some cardio if you're not already doing cardio to burn more calories. And then also dialing in your nutrition is really gonna help you break through that. But if you've hit a plateau, pat yourself on the back, because everything that you thought was so hard before, now your body's looking at you and being like, all right, what else you got?
Okay, so here's another question. So I kind of wanna, I'm gonna like put my answer, and then you could do your answer, Lala. So it says, what advice would you give someone who is barely starting to work out? My advice to you guys, and I always try to keep it real with you guys. I try not to front about anything. I'm not a big fan of working out. I hate working out, but I don't like how I feel when I don't work out. I feel like lousy. I just feel like I'm not at my best. I like the way my body looks when I do work out. So because it's my body, I know how I look when I don't work out versus to when I do work out. So my advice to you guys is just stay consistent. Even if like you don't want to go, see it as a job. Like some of us don't, like some people don't like their jobs, but you still go to your job, right? Because you know you have to. So look at it, if you're just not a big fan of the gym like me, just force yourself to go. Force yourself to go and don't give up. Honestly, maybe the first week you're probably not gonna you know, maybe get the results that you are imagining in your head, but I promise you guys, like, stay consistent for at least 2 weeks, and you yourself will notice the difference. Obviously you're not going to be to like the goal that you want, but you're going to start noticing your body feel different compared to the first day. And once you start seeing that little bit of a change, then it makes you want to do it more. And honestly, that's going to be I feel like that's going to be like what's gonna motivate you to go. Lala, what would you like advise someone who's barely starting to work out?
For like anyone who's barely starting or doesn't know like how to feel when they start, you know, be nice to yourself. Be really nice to yourself. I feel like, especially as women, we can be very tough on ourselves, and we put ourselves under a microscope, and we put very unrealistic expectations on ourselves that no matter who you are, you wouldn't reach those expectations. And then when you don't reach those things, you feel like you failed and like, why am I even doing this? So be nice to yourself and allow yourself to feel the way that you feel, and just keep like Mo said, just be consistent. Don't expect so much of yourself. Be nice to yourself and keep it at a rate where you feel comfortable. Don't, like, the biggest thing I see with people when they start is they kill themselves, and like maybe they do stay consistent for 2 weeks, and they kill themselves for 2 weeks, and they do this extreme dieting and they do these extreme workouts, and after those 2 weeks they fall off.
Yeah.
And then it's like, hey, what happened? You were so strong for 2 weeks. And it's like, well, you burned yourself out. So put yourself on a pace that you can comfortably stay at, where you will reach some sort of goal, and then from there you can go a little quicker and then reach your next goal, and then push yourself a little more, reach your next goal. So be nice to yourself.
And you know, I also want to say something. I do have trolls sometimes where like, why do you even go to the gym? You look exactly the same. Like, I go to the gym not because, oh, I'm trying to get a six-pack or I'm trying to look like a runway model. No, like Lala said, I have realistic goals for myself. What I'm working towards is not a six-pack. Like, I just want to stay fit and I want to stay in shape. I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm not trying to get like these super fine abs. Like I'm just trying to stay fit. I know my body because obviously like I walk around in it every day, so I know what I look like when I don't go to the gym at all versus to when I do go to the gym, you know. So it does make a difference, you guys. Don't be hard on yourselves if you know you're not looking like the way you super want. Just try to work towards it, you know, and don't beat yourself up. Like me personally, like my body type is not made to be this super petite girl. I'm a thick girl. I'm built to be thick. So just me trying to be like super skinny is not gonna happen, and that's not what I'm looking towards because that's not my body type, and my weight fluctuates a lot. So you guys will see me probably 1 month like, you know, in shape, and then the next month my weight might kind of fluctuate, and that's just my body type. And I don't beat myself up over it just because I know it's just weight and it will come off once I get my shit together. So that's all there is to it, guys.
And this is why even earlier was like, you gotta know your body type.
Yeah.
You gotta know your body type. That's why even, and I'm not a competitor. That's not who, I'm not a competitive coach. I'm not a competitor. That's not my lifestyle. And people think like, well, if you're a personal trainer, you should look like one. You should look like a competitor. You should look like shredded 24/7, 365 days a year. And like Mo said, you're gonna fluctuate. But if you're, you know, just like us, like a regular person where you have a family and you have kids and you have a hectic day-to-day schedule, be realistic with what you can do. Be realistic with what you expect. And then just take the little necessary steps along the way to achieve those goals. And for some people, it might start with, you know, something, I'm cutting out sodas. I'm not cutting out sodas and sweets because that would be too hard, but I'm gonna start off with cutting off sodas. I'm not gonna drink sodas anymore. And then boom, the sugar cravings go down. And then, okay, cool, now I'm gonna start cutting out sweets. And then boom, again, the sugar cravings go down. So be nice to yourself. Yeah. Don't just cut things out because you're gonna send your body, when you do things like that, you're gonna send your body into withdrawals.
You guys, I'm trying LALA shrimp and it's so fucking fire. 10-10.
You know, with everything that's going on with all these fitness questions and this 2022 like new year, new me going on, as every New Year's we see that, I am releasing a brand new Bomb Body program, volume 2. The last one was released during the pandemic shutdown, where it was at-home workouts for all my girls to follow along with, and I had over 1,300 girls over the course of like the first 6 months of the shutdown, that so many women saw amazing changes. And now that things are kind of opening up again, and I want to challenge you guys even more, we're doing the Bomb Body volume 2. And this will be also at home or take to the gym kind of workouts that you can follow along with the videos as well. You get personalized nutrition, and you also get my booty bands, my newest Bomb Body sweatband, and the core sliders, because these are all things that you're gonna actually need for the program itself. So you get the booty bands, core sliders, and sweatband, and this is going to be a 4-week program with personalized nutrition, follow along videos, and you get to download my own fitness app where you will get to see everything. So believe me, nothing has to be a guessing game, and when you're not guessing anymore, that's when things really start to change. If you guys are interested, I am doing a pre-sale now, and the program will start the first week of January.
So if you guys want to do the new year, new me thing, LALA got you guys. And also the workouts that LALA posts, I do all those workouts with her. And you guys could do them from home or at the gym, whatever is easier for you guys. So LALA got this super awesome bundle right now going on. I will be putting all of LALA's info, including her program info, in the description box in case you guys have any questions. Also, if you guys are interested in any of our Mo Money merch, you guys can check it out also in the description box. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos with Lala. Let me know if you guys want to see more healthy cooking videos, because Lala has a lot of them. So we're definitely going to have to learn from Lala. Alright guys, well thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to follow my girl Lala on Instagram. And thank you guys so much for watching Mo Money's channel.
Thank you guys. Bye.